During the first half of this century, mental hospitals tried to use medical treatments for people with severe mental disorders. However, the medical procedures used were crude, largely ineffective, and often unintentionally cruel. Some of the leading approaches are shown in this segment. A popular technique was hydrotherapy, in which patients were sprayed by water in order to stimulate them. The wet pack consisted of packing, that is, wrapping patients in wet sheets. This next procedure, the continuous bath, was kept at 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Its aim was to sedate patients. Hot boxes and lamps were used in order to help relax patients. Another reaction brought on was so-called dry shock, involving a full brain seizure. Glucose, given by nasal tube or by injection, was needed to bring patients out of their insulin-induced coma. Metrosol therapy, an intravenous injection of metrosol on patients, again primarily with schizophrenia, was another form of convulsive therapy that was used prior to ECT or electroconvulsive therapy. And the intravenous injection of metrosol typically produced grand mal-type seizure. Finally, one of the most notorious of all early procedures was the lobotomy, a brain operation in which a surgeon would cut the connections between the cortex of the brain's frontal lobes and the lower centers of the brain.
Don't you think that by the 19th century, by Victorian times, although there was all this injustice and horror, there was a beginning of social consciousness. There was a considerable drive towards amelioration of social conditions, and a lot of reforms took place.
I remember he had a wax face, and his receded hair which falls over his shoulder, bottle green swallowtail coat with brass buttons and striped cotton trousers, and varnished tops, smiling at him, and sort of shook his head in despair.
After each savage, hysterical episode so common with us, my mother would sniff the air and murmur, "Nurse, would you look at the upstairs fire? I smell burning. Something's alight somewhere." But a red coal never was found, or jet of gas, scorching dry board, or paintwork beginning to melt. And too young was I in that nursery time to guess what smoking, subjective fire she nursed.
How long have you been taking heroin?
Welcome. I'm Mark Cunningham, and today, along with the music of master musician Denver Clay, I'll be guiding you into the most relaxing state of positive change possible. As I guide you through this session, learning how to relax yourself into a dreamy, powerful trance for a change. Good subjects find a quiet place and a comfortable chair in which to recline. Use headphones so that you can hear my voice inside your mind.
Now the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry out against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord, and went unto Joppa. And he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof, and went down into it, to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. The Lord sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. And the mariners were afraid, and cried every one unto his God, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea, to lighten it up. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. So the shipmaster came to him, and said unto him, What meanest thou, sleeper? Arise, call upon thy God, if so be that God will think upon us, that we perish not. They said every one to his fellow, Come, let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this evil is come upon us. So they cast lots, and the lot fell upon Jonah. Then said they unto him, Tell us, we pray thee, for whose cause this evil is upon us. What is thine occupation? Whence comest thou? What is thy country? And of what people art thou? And he said unto them, I am an Hebrew, and I fear the Lord, the God of heaven, which hath made the sea and the dry land. Then were the men exceedingly afraid, and said unto him, Why hast thou done this? But the men knew that he fled from the presence of the Lord, because he had told them. Then said they unto him, What shall we do unto thee, that the sea may be calm unto us? For the sea wrought and was tempestuous. And he said unto them, Take me up, and cast me forth into the sea. So shall the sea be calm unto you. For I know that for my sake this great tempest is upon you. Nevertheless, the men rowed hard to bring it to land, but they could not, for the sea wrought and was tempestuous against them. Wherefore they cried unto the Lord, and said, We beseech thee, O Lord, we beseech thee, let us not perish for this man's life, and lay not upon us innocent blood. For thou, O Lord, hast done as it pleased thee. So they took up Jonah, cast him forth into the sea, and the sea ceased from her raging.
Migrant workers come to this country, work incredibly hard, pay taxes, receive actually less in benefits than the rest of the community. Without them, we wouldn't have much of a health service, we wouldn't have much of a social care system, there'd be a whole lot of areas. So let's be realistic about it. We've got an aging population, those workers are necessary in this country.
terminology. I'm saying something inconsistent. I am a non-immigrant. I am who I say I am. I am an employer. I'm not there. I do not sleep. I'm energized by students, encouraged by staff, and inspired by colleagues. I'm speaking to a microphone, broadcasting my despair, but I hear no response. I'm sorry I was not here to hear your whole testimony. I'm listening now. I'm not sophisticated, but simple, concentrated, and friendly. I'm not well trained in smile, but always curious and want to help others. I'm a little bit afraid that it might sound noisy to you. I am a fan of art, especially interested in the Renaissance period, and I myself make drawings, water and oil paintings. I'm never afraid of facing challenges and difficulties. I am the person that I am because of my birth culture. I like who I am. I am a star. I'm not a lawyer and do not give legal advice. I am a student. I'm frustrated by the violence in the Middle East, and so are a lot of people who live in the Middle East. I'm not likely to be impressed by the same thing over and over again. I am not a visual designer. I am acting just like a man. I am not sick. I don't need help. I'm sorry for every time I made you cry. I am a visitor.
she'd shown some love to the animals. He told her it was most important to remember that a good deed was always more powerful than even magic. She should never forget that.
Every year, I see a miracle. A dry, dead-looking bunch of twigs, gnarled and old throughout the winter. An ancient, derelict bush slowly comes to life again in our times. Words fail me.
Hello. I'd like you to make yourself comfortable because you're about to embark on a refreshing and significant experience. One that will reveal new strengths and abilities within you by simply learning to relax and visualize. Stress and anxiety are part of normal living. Life without challenges would be very dull indeed. But today, we are subject to abnormal levels of stress, to constant noise, to high-speed travel, and to crowded workplaces, and to the distressing violence of world events brought into our homes. The frequent frustration of modern living puts great strain on us, and most of us find it very difficult to relax.
You know, there are astronomers that say there was a primordial explosion, enormous bang millions of years ago, billions of years ago, which flung all the galaxies into space. Well, let's take that just for the sake of argument and say that was the way it happened. It's like you took a bottle of ink and you threw it at a wall. Smash, and all that ink spreads. And in the middle, it's dense, isn't it? And as it gets out on the edge, the little droplets are finer and finer and make more complicated patterns. See?
What were the early lives of the other planets? What upheaval would take their shape? Were they ever like Earth? Earth is a restless, changing planet. Beneath the crust, molten rock forces its way from the mantle as lava.
Además tiene el cold cream y la purificada lanolina exclusivos de los jabones colgantes. Es como un jabón y una crema juntos.
Fresca, juvenil, fabulosa.
Usted también conserve su cutis juvenil con el nuevo jabón colgate de lujo humectante.
It's something I'll never be the same. Real beauty. This is a general feeling, what you get on yourself, is that correct? Yes.
So now, this is the whole essence, you see, of seeing. If you really see into this secret, that the world doesn't contain any serious threats in it, because it's all the basic you running up behind itself and saying boo to see if you can get yourself to jump out of your skin. If you see that, be cool. Then there's trouble. Because those people who are out there on the tightrope are going to get pretty scared. And they're going to call in the police and say this has got to stop. So then we have a situation right like that now. And I want to make a few comments about it. First of all, the major group, it seems to me, that are crying panic about LSD are psychoanalysts.
Where is this unfortunate girl to end? The child who started life with such energy and impetus is now drifting into an apathetic and pointless existence. There is some therapeutic and research provision made for her until the age of 12. But at adolescence she becomes the Cinderella of psychiatry. Very few want the psychotic child at this age. She is not considered suitable for the low-grade institutions and is still too young for the mental hospitals. But these are the places to which she is sooner or later compelled to go to be lost eventually among the defectives and adult psychotics. With the Mental Health Organization at our disposal, we must recognize her special problem and the challenge she presents.
LSD is simply an exploratory instrument, like a microscope or a telescope, except this one's inside you instead of outside you. And according to your capacity and knowledge, you can use a microscope or a telescope to advantage. So in the same way, according to your capacity and your knowledge, you can use an interior instrument to your advantage. Or just for kicks.
Ne'er saw I, never felt a calm so deep. The river glideth at his own sweet will. Dear God, the very houses seem asleep. All that mighty heart is lying still.
play that.
As it goes drifting by, the shadows where the horses lie. Her voice was the voice of the wind, of the breeze, as they whisper their secrets to the trees. The voice of the sea as it breaks on the land and washes away the grains of sand. Her laugh was the laugh of the brook as it rushes downhill to the lake. Of the jackal as alone he stands on a moonlit night in the desert sand. Speed of the silver mare with a wind-tossed mane as she gallops swiftly on, back to home pastures again. Her joy was the joy of the wild, fearless, proud and free, to run alone on the plains, north of the hills to see. Her sorrow was that of pain, a creature caught in a trap, never to be free again. Her love of all things tame and wild, the love of brother for brother, the love of mother for child, the love of mother for child, the love of mother for child. love of mother for child.
Letting these fall wide open. And yes, I can see that bag of water. We've probably got to the next contraction.
I think this is where the contraction comes. Yes, wait for it to come down. Open your eyes.
Like that. Put your feet up. Put that foot on my head. There you go. Put your foot on my head. Put your knee right up.
Once upon a time, there lived a gentleman and his wife who had a beautiful daughter called Ella. One sad day, the mother died.
Purple flame on the pilot light. Pilot light, don't you know my name? There I am. I'm over there now. I'm not here anymore. My hair's green and I'm a tree. Even if your body does die, your mind will live on. The dirty disbelievers. The evil disbelievers. Blue, yellow, green, orange, red. Red. I can hear them all. I'm on a train. I'm on the train. Crossing over, on the train.
I think I'm gonna be sick again. I'm so sick, my head still aches. My stomach hurts so much.
And I paid good bread for that too. So
Copy, boy.
Rita, are you okay?
Yeah.
Sure. Now, what does that mean?
Well, my body feels like I got a toothache all over. And my heart? Oh, Peter, how could I be so stupid?
Oh, Rita, here, give me that. And just relax. I'll fix you a cup of coffee.
Thanks.